Hey guys, I'm back again with part two of our home. So, not really going to flame, we're just gonna hop right back into it. I think it's hard to say. She's not what I wish she'd be. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, so this left off where I made the choice when Emily asked, if we love mom or not. Maria frowns and doesn't respond. I'm not sure exactly what she was expecting. It's our mother. She's a terrible human being. Even if she has some good parts in her, she's too far gone. The rest of the walk is relatively uneventful, and I make my way to my own school after I've dropped Maria off. I kinda like the walks I take. I have a set endpoint, and there's nothing interfering with me along the way. Sure, the anxiety of class isn't the best thing in the world, but it's like the calm before the storm. I get some peace and quiet. Not much of my life's quiet nowadays, since I'm almost always surrounded by people. Most of the people aren't exactly star citizens either. While I do hate school with a passion, at least I have a friend there. One single friend, but a friend nonetheless. Speaking of, I wonder if she'll make it to class today. She's been awfully busy with the play. Guess I'll have to wait and see. I arrive at the school, moving quickly towards the senior lockers. Lauren will be nearby, surely. We have a habit of meeting up before class, and it always brightens my day. Okay, I need to wake up. I've practically been dragging myself through the motions this morning, and I'd rather not go through the motions with Lauren. That'd be a disservice. I move past the huddled masses, weaving through the waves of students that occupy this part of the school every morning. I skip right to my locker, carrying everything I need with me. In the distance, I see it. The bright red hair, the slightly risque uniform, the bright blue eyes. She spots me and waves enthusiastically.
Hey, Emily! How's it going?
I wave back at her, cringing all the way. She always has to make a spectacle, and I'm forced... Okay, they messed up the words there. And I'm forced to try to avoid the glares that undoubtedly come my way. Shh, Lauren, not too loud. So are you having theater today?
Yes, we're getting ready for our next play. So, I won't be in class today. Sorry.
I expected it. She pouts, poking me in the cheek. Hey!
Stop that! Class isn't that long anyways. Meet me after. Promise?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'll catch you after class then.
Off so early?
Yeah, no it. Gotta have set up before, of course. See ya!
Alright, later. As she scampers off, I linger a bit at her locker, leaning against it. Screw class. I'm not thrilled at all for this. It's been a crummy few days, and I feel like I'm molasses. Even my thoughts are slow, dragging on today. But I have to go anyways. I don't want to deal with the blowback of yet another absence. Mother would kill me. Well, that'd probably be preferable to the alternative. Yeah, sometimes you'd prefer death over dealing with bullshit. Oh well, I suck it up and make my way into the classroom, making sure to avoid any and all human interaction on the way. Literally me every day when school was still open. I'm not exactly the most popular person here. Well, I feel like being popular is just a pain in the ass. Sitting down, I pull out my class supplies, including the books that weigh down my bag. Ugh. Shortly thereafter, the teacher walks in and the lesson begins. I feel like nowadays, I'd say our generation, Gen Z, we don't as such have to worry about, carrying textbooks around and everything, because schools are basically converting to, just laptops and fucking tablets and shit, and honestly, I do not like that. I'm old school. I like pencil and paper. I don't like having to look up everything. Some of you might think I'm weird for that, but whatever. I don't care. I own that I'm weird as hell. Especially with the content on my channel, anybody could say I'm weird. Shortly thereafter, the teacher walks in and the lesson begins.
Now that we are a few weeks into our required reading, I trust many of you have taken the requisite time to digest the chapters from our assigned readings. While the choice of 1984 is a rather interesting pick from our school board, I find many of you will come out of this inspired. We're going to learn a lot from this round table. I can feel it.
You see, teachers don't really have that sort of enthusiasm anymore. Like, nowadays, they're just like, here's the lesson, here's the computer, boom, figure it out. Like, for anybody that's up in Pennsylvania, I go to John Harris, and, like, people give this one teacher, her name is Mrs. Rice, like, a lot of shit, because they're like, oh, she's so annoying and everything, and I'm just like, y'all need to chill and, like, appreciate people like that, because, like, she's so energetic and full of life, and she's, like, still, like, no matter what people are saying or doing, she's still trying to get her point across, she's still trying to teach us something. And I honestly gotta say, that's the kind of teacher I like. All the other teachers are just like, okay, let's just do this quick, simple. Nah, she would keep fighting, basically. I slumped further back in my chair. Round table is an absolute slog and a waste of time for everyone involved. A shredded newspaper left on the bus would be more well read than most of my classmates.
Now, can anyone tell me something about Winston? Well, don't all jump at it once now.
We've done the same song and dance for a while now. Dead silence until someone decides to bite the bullet. And it just drags everything out even longer. I just want to get out of here and go home. Wait, fuck. Do I really want to go back? This morning was a mess. See, I kind of feel that. I'm generally the person that's not too thrilled to go home. I'd prefer to stay out as much as possible. Get up, head up. She's getting back to the lesson. Just gotta go through the motions. It's the last class of the day, so of course it has to drag like this.
I'll call someone's name. Emily, would you like to start us off?
Huh? Right. Winston. He was the protagonist, right? I'm gonna go with... He's relatable. He's kind of relatable in his thinking. I guess a lot of people have a lot to be afraid of lately. Hard to be optimistic. I think I might have said a little too much. Or maybe it was something on my face? Either or, she gives me a momentary look of almost palpable pity. I don't think I've heard that word.
True enough. Politics as they are right now are, well...
God damn it, stupid watch.
Considered.
She turned her back and headed back to the front to continue her lecture.
Winston is described as a fatalist.
Starting to think I should have closed my window.
Fear encompasses all of his actions. Fear born from an environment of Orwellian social conditioning and psychological manipulation. The world of 1984 is dark, and in the lens of our protagonist, it gets gloomier still.
The lecture goes on. Miss Reynolds talked big and knew her stuff, and it was better to take her view on things compared to the rest of the class. I should probably be taking more notes, but I already know this stuff, so as long as I threw together reports, she didn't care. Not like there were really any revelatory truths anyway. Shit sucks when fascists take power. What else is new? Finally. The anxious bodies in the classroom all rush to the door like the wildebeest. I take my sweet time rising from my chair. I'm not exactly in a rush. Yeah, that was literally me every day at school. I'm just like, I'm taking it slow. I'm not exactly in a rush to get anywhere.
Oh, Emily, do you have a minute?
Huh? What?
I got some notes from Lovin. Could you deliver them to her? You're friends with her, right? She can't make my lessons often, so I figured you could be of help here.
Oh, sure, fine, whatever.
Thanks. She's over with the drama department, as usual.
She pushes a folder towards me. It was heavier than I expected. Really packed it all in, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. And if you need to talk to someone, I'm a good listener.
Thanks. I can't say I'm privy to being used as someone's gopher here, but it's not like I have much else to do right now. I don't think I used the right tone with Miss Reynolds either. Did I sound annoyed? I don't want to give her attitude, but, well, let's get going. There's a lot of energy in this room. The choreographer is running a group of maybe a dozen juniors through a series of motions. They don't look in sync yet. It's a little exhausting to look at. Don't think I'd be cut out for that. Alright, where is she in here? There's a ton of moving bodies scampering here and there. Some are messing with large sheets of wood in the back. Others huddled up, highlighters aimed at bundles of pages. I guess they're scripts. The air hangs heavy with the smell of body odor and paint. Oh, there she is. Her stark red hair is pretty hard to miss, done up neatly in a ponytail. Her uniform's pretty ruffled up too. Guess she's been at this for a while. Still smiling though, how does she get anything done with all these distractions? Oh, she saw me. What's that look she's giving me? She's coming over.
Emily, what are you doing here?
I hope you guys can hear those recorded voices, by the way.
Oh, it's happy birthday!
Whoa, Lauren, you remembered? Gee, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I hope you weren't looking to audition. The casting calls are wrapped up a while ago.
Nah, not quite. Acting isn't really for me. Miss Reynolds wanted me to, deliver some notes to you for our English class. Raising the folder to my chest, I catch Lauren looking over the folder, incredulous, before reaching forward to take it. Opening it up, she began to thumb through it. Let's see. Oh, that part wasn't voice acted. You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just, extra credit. My attendance mark in class is gonna hurt a lot, so I asked if there was something else I could do. It's just some extra little short stories. I'll be okay.
What about the other assigned reading, though?
What other assigned reading?
1984? The class talks and everything? There's class talks and everything.
Oh, I forgot! I've been really busy over here. I hadn't even opened it at all. I've been so busy with the show and the rehearsals and I just got the script. I've been poring over that.
Yo, it's okay. You aren't missing much. Don't you think anyone else read... God, sorry, my head right now. Don't think anyone else does much in our class either.
Oh, I see. Alright, grading curve's gonna bail me out of this one.
I guess that's one way to see it. Poor Lauren, horrendously overworked as per usual, but she keeps her chin up somehow. So, what are you doing in here? I guess you got a role?
Oh, they gave me a huge role. We're doing Bye Bye Birdie this year, and I got one of the lead roles.
Lauren bent over to lift the script she had left on the carpet, rustling the sheets as she did. That was a big script, at least 100 pages.
See? Look, I'm Rose, the secretary. I have all my lines highlighted.
Wow, that's a lot of lines. Lots of highlighter too.
Mm-hmm. I'm using different colors to note the mood I'm going for. Happy, sad, mad. You know.
The highlighter stroked had bled through the opposite side of the pages. She must have been really excited. I'm getting overwhelmed just flipping through the script. She was out of her mind. Must be a lot of work if it's something you have to miss class for, though.
Well, I want to go into acting school after this, so I feel this be way better for me.
Oh, not voice acted. Okay, I'll say this one. There's never any shortage of things to do. Oh, Em, could you help me rehearse a bit? Rehearse? What? I'm not an...
I just need to try to remember my lines a bit. Can you be Albert?
I, hadn't thought of being a guy before, but I'll give it a try.
Just read his lines. Let me flip to... here we are.
I narrow my eyes to look at the passage she wants me to go over. Well, here goes nothing. My pills! Where are my pills? The little white ones I take when I'm overwrought. In the corner of my eyes, I see her lips pursing. Was I not putting my all into it? I said I wasn't much of an actor. I contrast to stiff my demeanor. Her arm follow like a woven thread and hangs in front of me.
Here.
Oh, am I supposed to take it? Sure, whatever. Wait, not quite. Not so much. Break it in half.
You're 30 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin, right?
She winked as she spoke this. That wasn't in the script. She was already making her own flourishes. Wonder what the director would say about that. I'm not 33. I'm a long way from 33. I won't be turning 33 until tomorrow. Water. Guess I should have shouted that, but I was feeling weird about this whole thing. Lauren was already at the ready with an invisible glass of water. What?
It's a glass of water.
I was a little thirsty. Maybe you could. Okay, yeah, I get it. Her pouty face is enough to crack me up for a bit. I take the pretend water glass, pretending to pound it back. The pretend water, pretending to be refreshing, would have to do for now. I raise my pretend glass and pretend cheer. More refreshing is the chuckle I get out of her from that pretend gesture.
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Alma Mater?
It's, Almalu.
Ah, shoot. I always bungle that one. For 8 years now, and you well know I've been a lot more than a secretary to you.
A little shaky on that last one. Wanna go again?
Hey Laura, can I see you for a bit? Need to work on steps.
Oh, be right over, Katie. Just give me a moment.
Oh, that was a woman? Okay. It just said choreographer. Okay, I feel dumb. Her eyes locked with mine. She must be in a rush.
Hey, I just want to ask you for a big favor. Could you help me out?
Sure. What's up?
It's just, you make clothing, right?
That came out of left field. Let's go for confidence. Let's talk about Halloween plans. Yeah, I was thinking about my Halloween costume. I was gonna go for a velociraptor. A sexy velociraptor.
Wow, not quite what I had in mind.
Flirt. If this is Undertale, I am pressing a flirt button. Her cheeks lit up like Christmas decorations. It's fun to rile her up.
I was hoping you could help me a bit with the costume design for the show. We need a series of like 50s inspired costumes, and I think you'd have a better eye for costume design. So, can we meet up in the library sometime this week? I want to do some research and get some of your opinions.
Wait, you're overseeing costumes too?
I seem to be seeing over a lot of things. Everyone's relying on me, so I can't let them down. You'll help me out, right?
As long as you pay me. I feel a bit conflicted, honestly. She's putting herself in a bad spot here and dragging me with her, but I can't really leave her to do this alone, can I? Except with grace. Yeah, sure, anytime. Text me if you need me. I could even make an outfit if you needed me to.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Emily! That'd be a huge help. I knew I can count on you. I'll call you later with more details, okay? They need me over with the dancers right now. Thanks again for bringing me my notes, too.
She wrapped her arms around me and gave me a tight squeeze. I could feel the life getting squeezed out of my diaphragm. No problem, Lauren. Just text me to talk when you're free.
See you later.
We part ways. Her bouncing over to the rest of the energetic, rowdy crowd and myself towards the door. I'm getting mixed feelings about this whole thing. She might have dragged me into this somewhat, I guess, but she's nice to be around. It won't be all that bad. I reach into my pocket, grabbing my phone. Kind of a reflexive tick when I'm alone, I guess. Let's check our messages. Uh-oh. Family dinner tonight. Don't be late getting home. To the point as always, Mom. I pocket the phone, letting out an exhausted sigh. Why a family dinner today of all days? Is this about my birthday? The text from maybe an hour ago. Did she just realize it? She probably act like she said happy birthday this morning as if she remembered. Ugh. The best birthday gift they could have given me is to leave me the hell alone. Thinking about the shit is already putting me in a bad mood. I'm exhausted by the time I get home. It was fun going through the show with Lauren, but it was way more involved than I expected. It's pretty quiet downstairs. Mom's in the kitchen. Of course she is. I really don't want to see her right now. We're having dinner as a family again, too. Surprise! Happy birthday to me. Maria is in her room and I have no idea where Alex is. Probably at his friend's, I guess. I'm just gonna duck in my room and lay low until Mom starts hollering. What the heck? My desk is a mess. Alex is always coming in here and borrowing my stuff. Can't count the number of pen and pencils he's never returned. Well, he's not here, so I guess I can go in his room and get my things back. Nice. There are clothes and candy wrappers scattered everywhere. That boy is basically an animal. There's bits of paper and worksheets covering what passes for his desk. My things have probably rolled down behind that. I dig in behind his desk. It's dusty as hell back there. I'm terrified to think what else might be behind there. Ugh. Huh, is that the quarter you mentioned the other day? Don't mind if I do. I'll call it interest on the $10 he owes me and keep searching. My fingers find a box. That's weird. I drag it out. Sure enough, my things are underneath the box. This must have been knocked down recently. Seriously, why does he never pick up after himself? Is he a toddler or something? Wonder if he's hiding more of my stuff in this box. Kinda looks like a fancy pencil case. I open it. Okay, so I may or may not have to put a trigger warning on this video. What the fuck is this? Pretty sure you don't take Adderall with a needle. This looks really, really sketchy. Is this heroin? Like the stuff you see on cop dramas? I can't really think of what else it could be, but Alex can't be doing shit like this, right? I should probably leave. This really isn't my problem. Let's not get involved. Shit. Seriously?
What the hell are you doing in here?
You brought my shit without permission again, and more importantly, I throw the box on the floor in front of him. What the hell is this? Alex's eyes lower to the box in my hands. His face contorts. Yeah, contorts painful, before he glares at me.
It's none of your damn business.
Oh, God, Alex, what'd you get yourself into? How the hell did you get a hold of stuff like that?
I didn't answer to you.
Are you taking it?
Just get out!
Did you steal this from someone?
Get out! Get out!
You kids, shut up! I can't hear myself think!
Oh, don't even start. We both fall quiet, staring daggers at each other. Don't go in my room again, you hear me? I storm out, slamming the door to his room behind me. Maria pokes her head out of her door, but I'm already in my room before she gets a chance to speak. I slam my pencils and pen down on my desk and flop onto my bed. The way Alex exploded on me, I guess it only confirms my suspicions. A sinking feeling wallows in the pit of my stomach. I can't believe Alex. How could he get himself into heroin? He's only 14! What should I do? I tell Mom, but she might actually kill Alex if I told her. I guess I need to keep this to myself for now. I close my eyes and squeeze my pillow. God damn it, wasn't this family enough of a mess already? I didn't leave my room until Mom called for dinner. It's just the four of us since Dad is working again. Alex is refusing to look at me, naturally. Maria looks between the both of us, turning her attention to Mom.
Where's Dad?
Alex, eat your dinner.
I am eating it.
Hey, Mom, where's Dad?
We're
I'm sorry. Maria's asking questions. How about you answer her? She's your daughter.
Get off my back! I can eat as slow as I like!
Emmy, do you know where Dad is?
You ask me. I'm the only sane one amongst the crazies.
You're not leaving this table until you've cleared your plate.
I'm not too, Mom!
Maybe when you stop throwing tantrums, I'll believe you.
Maybe when you stop being a bitch. Alex's expression scrunches up like he's going to yell, but he just relaxes. Ugh. I don't want to be around this. I clear my plate as fast as I can and head straight to my room. Screw Alex, screw Mom. I start getting changed and ready for bed as soon as I can. I'm done being awake today. It's about time I get to relax after this shit. Just a minute. I pull a shirt on and open the door. No. What do you think? Whatever, Alex. Just stay away from me. I slam the door in his face. I finish getting ready for bed before getting under the covers. As I glance at my desk, I see the materials laid out for the plushie I planned to make. Damn it. I plan to work on it today. All that crap with Alex made me completely forget. Maria's our little sister. We could at least do it for her. As much as like my natural instincts would just say I just need a break right now, and I would just put it off until later. If I had a younger sibling, I'd at least try for them. I hate my conscience sometimes, but it's right. Maria shouldn't be punished for what Alex is doing. I drag myself out of bed and sit down at my desk. It's still pretty early, so I should be okay to use the sewing machine later. An hour or so later, I have the initial parts done. I'll need to stitch together the limbs and other stuff later, but the bulk is done. It's time to go to bed. I had to yawn in real life, so I was like, you know what? Just put that there. I get into bed and get comfortable under the covers. Just go to sleep. Can't wait. It can wait another day or two. It's not the end of the world. Besides, doing the plush while I'm tired will just mess it up, right? I roll onto one side, my back to the desk. Sleep comes almost immediately. I guess I was more tired than I realized. The transition is seamless as expected. The air is a very soothing room temperature. Not quite cold, and yet not hot either. It's peaceful. A gentle wind brushes against my hair, down to my back, kissing my skin, embracing me. Across from me, I find my brother sipping on a cup of warm tea.
As you were saying?
Oh, right, sorry. I must have zoned out a bit there.
Yeah, no worries. You need help getting back in the course?
That'd be great of you, actually. Sorry again.
Don't sweat it. You were mentioning something about...
Right. Sorry. Anyways, don't you ever feel the same way? Like, doesn't it really peeve you when people just expect things of you? It's not like I asked to be responsible for so much, nor should someone expect me to do something without asking first. I don't like it when someone takes the choice away from me. It's a violation of my consent, right?
You sound like you really care about self-agency. You're on free will, right?
Right. It irks me. Is it really so hard to ask? I hate it when people don't know how to communicate.
Well, the thing is, communication is a two-way street.
Well, yeah.
Do you think they'd understand how you feel? Don't you think it'd be easier to tell them? Maybe if they saw where you were coming from, they'd listen.
Sometimes, yes, but others, not so much. People can be pretty stubborn.
Well, that's true, yes. You always have to try, though. Maybe they just want to include you. Perhaps they enjoy your company.
That's the thing. They pity me. They don't want my company because they think I'm enjoyable. They always want me to do something for them. I feel used.
Well, you know you have a choice. Even if your life feels out of control, there are these little choices you can make here and there that make a difference. Even if you don't see an immediate return. You just have to look to the future. Be patient. Make choices improve yourself. And, if possible, to help those around you to reach the same conclusions that you have.
I don't think I have that luxury, though. No one's going to listen to me, and I really don't think I have a good future ahead of me. Not one that I can decide for myself, at least. You know, I really feel that.
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to have a choice.
No, beyond that. What do you, deep down, strive for? What do you look forward to in the future? What keeps you running? What do you wake up in the morning?
I don't know. I don't think I'm living for anything. Felt that one.
I don't think that's true at all. You wouldn't be alive if there wasn't anything worthwhile to live for.
Maybe. I don't know.
What makes you happy?
Again, I really don't know.
Well, you should make an effort to find that out. It only takes a single step. And before you know it, you'll be living a happy, fulfilling life. In fact, it might be right in front of you. And you don't even realize it yet.
How's the food, hon?
It's swell. Thank you. I take another helping of mashed potatoes, hoping to have a taste of that sweet apple pie sitting on the kitchen window once I've finished the full course meal. Mom's cooking is actually very lovely, an excellent treat for our family, all gathered around the table. The smoked ham is perfectly cooked, my knife cutting through it like the butter on my biscuits. Speaking of, those are a perfect golden brown, cut hamburger style with a sizable bit of melted butter nuzzled in there.
This is amazing, honey. I love it. This food is wonderful.
I love that mug, it just says, "Awoo!"
Yeah, it's perfect. I can't believe you timed it so perfectly. Nothing came out cold. It's all the perfect temperature.
You don't need to sing my praises. It's what I do. No need to be thanked for a job well done. I appreciate it, though. It's good to know that everything came out just fine.
I look around the table, smiling at the family surrounding me. It feels so warm, and everything is emanating a pleasing golden glow. I couldn't ask for a better family to spend my dinner and my life with. My father at one end, my mother at the other, and my brother sitting across from me. A happy family of 4. Despite that, I get an eerie feeling that something is missing. Yeah, your younger sister. I'm not quite sure what it is, though. What could be missing from this perfect family? Surely nothing, right? Looking next to me, I see a plate set aside with a small meal in front of an empty chair. How odd. Maria, my sister, where is she? I awake with a start, tripping over my bed sheets as I rush to her door. I shove the door open.
Hey, something up? Did I do something wrong?
She recoils at my sudden interruption of her morning affairs, frozen with a sock half on her foot. Yeah, everything is okay. I thought something had happened to you. Must have been a nightmare or something. I reach over to her, pulling her into an embrace.
Okay.
She hugs back with a fervor that I wasn't quite expecting. It's probably a result of a lack of attention. I think she really craves affection, something she doesn't really get from the rest of the family. So, during the few times I humor her, she's on me tighter than a corset. It's confusing, but I don't hate it. It's fun for the both of us. She pulls away and looks at me inquisitively.
Are you okay? You've been acting kind of funny.
Who, me? No, nothing's wrong. Don't worry about me. I'm fine, I promise.
If you say so.
She trails off completely unconvinced. I'm having enough trouble convincing myself. I really doubt I could say anything more to elevate her anxieties. It's best to move on, avoid the situation altogether. Almost ready for school?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be waiting by the door.
Okay.
God, she's so cute. I wish I had a little sister like her. I back out of my room after patting her on the head reassuringly. Now to return to my room to get dressed, something I forgot to do in my rush to find my sister. I hate this uniform. Skirts are just... I don't like them. Guess I'll force myself to wear it anyway. I walk to the kitchen, grabbing a decent-sized mug to fit some coffee in. As expected, my brother isn't ready for school just yet. I peeked in his room when I passed it, and he's still sitting in his bed looking at his phone. His backpack was still a mess, books strewn around his room without a single care. His textbooks were worn and faded, and his line composition notebooks were all crushed and torn. That boy, he needs to get his shit together. Thankfully, mother isn't out here to notice. I pop in some toast, buttering it for my sister to eat on her way to school. My only request is for a slow, quiet, drama-free day. I don't think I could take much more and remain sane. Felt that. If it weren't for the few bright lights in my life, God knows where I'd be. At least I have a good amount of time with Lauren to look forward to. The research going into costume designs is relatively boring, but with her, I'm sure it'll go over quite well. It's a good thing having someone by my side. It forces me to get real work done. And it also makes it that much less lonely. I eat my own serving of toast before wrapping the rest in a paper towel. I don't want any crumbs to fall on the floor. My mother cleans the kitchen meticulously, and she'd prefer it to stay that way. Can't say I blame her. I can only blame her reactions to when things don't quite go her way. Looking at the time impatiently, I yell out to my sister. Okay, wait, I just want to talk about something, like, regarding kitchen, like, shit. Like, one thing I'll say, like, I do not like about this household is, like, I can leave, like, one plate and one cup in the sink, and my stepdad just starts, like, flying off the wheel, being a total dick about it, and I'm just like, you leave your fucking dishes all over the place. Do not fucking start with me. Hey, sis, time to go.
Sorry.
Her door closes and she approaches me. Girl, you take forever. You're not even old enough to put makeup on. What on earth takes you so long?
I'm just a little sleepy.
Alright, well, take some toast and let's hit the road. Mom will kill me if you're late for class, too. We hit the open road.
Thanks for the food.
Yep, no problem. Toast's super easy to make anyways.
I guess. Why didn't Mom make food for us?
I'm not sure. She might have been busy getting groceries, or she's catching some sleep, or something like that. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Really? I worry about it.
Why? Why would you worry about her? She's an adult. She can handle herself.
Mom is... she's really strict. But she still takes care of us. I don't want to forget that. She must be so stressed all the time. It must be hard, so... I want to help Mom too. She loves us. And I love her too.
Huh. She has a funny way of showing it. I guess you wear your heart on your sleeve. You always wear the purest little cinnamon roll.
It's 'cause I'm sweet, right?
I got a laugh out of her.
Still, it's hard not to worry. You're an adult, but I still worry about you.
Well, you don't really need to.
Are you sure?
Why would she worry about me? I'm a bit high-strung, but it's not my job to be something of concern to her. Hell, I'd rather be the opposite. While there's drama around the house, I need to stay out of it, and I can't contribute any more than I already have. I'm the rock others can cling to in their times of need. That's what Lauren would say, at least. If things are going right for you, then make sure they go right for everyone else, too. Yep, that sounds about right for her. Yeah, of course.
I'll still worry about you, and Mom, and Dad, and everyone else. I swear. So don't do anything to make me worry more. Please. Promise?
Maria extends her pinky to me. Promise. We make the pinky promise. The pact is sealed.
Okay, pinky promises are super important, so now you gotta.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to hold myself to that, but I might not have the energy. I'll have to wait and see, I suppose. The rest of the journey and the subsequent classes both are relatively uneventful. Right now, I'm mostly worried about Lauren and her special assignment. Joy. Okay, this is where I'm going to cap the video off. I don't really want this video to go past, like, 40 minutes. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'm definitely going to record more of this, so make sure to like, and if you like the content I'm creating, make sure to subscribe. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and peace.